hits like a thunder's roar. Rubber burns and the engine soars. Rev bomb rides with a wild man's pride. The world can't keep up no matter how it tries. Rev bomb's motorbikes got a heart of steel. Wheels spinning faster than the fear we feel. Lights flash like fire in the dead of night. He's a rebel on wheels chasing freedom's light.
Good morning, everybody. It is bright and early. It's another 7 o'clock run, and RB is off to have a little run on this for the customer. This is an LSZ. Right, we are going to do a slightly different route. We're not doing Dobbies. We are going to go down this way. Where is the van going? He's waiting for traffic. At least he's got all his planks all strapped down. So, LSZ, nice seating position, little USB here. Coolant's just off to the right down there. Nice little LED display as well. So you've got your fuel tank on the left, revs along the bottom, miles an hour. Dead center, and your gear indicator is off to the right in the middle, trip meter, and of course all your telltales in the window. So tiny little display, but it's very bright and very effective. Everything on that gauge that you need to see, or display that you need to see. Seat on it is absolutely lovely, tucked in with my backside against the seat bump of the pillion seat. Excuse me. And it's chuffing freezing this morning. Where's the sunshine? It's probably too early for sun. Right, while we're doing that, I'm going to do the obligatory waffle. Now, some numpty decides he's going to post up on one of my reviews, and you can go and see it. You'll see it's posted up there. Oh, not much of a review, just more you faffing on about what goes on. The reason being is that we used to do just ride tests where I just discussed the bike, and people went, it's boring because there's no talking for about 3 minutes, and then you say a bit more about the bike, there's another little bit of talking, you say another 3 minutes. Now if you go and happen to watch Spicy 110, he does the same as what I do. He waffles on about what he's doing during the week, and he's building his bike, and he's doing this and he's doing that. He does what I do. He waffles on. It fills time and it fills content. If you don't like what I do, and you don't like me waffling on, then I suggest you go and watch another channel. It's as easy as that. You're not obliged to watch my videos. It's the fact that a lot of people like to know what I'm doing during the week, and they like to know about the bike meets, and they like to know what the Motovloggers group's doing, and they like to know about the other channels that I follow, because then if I mention another channel, they're going to go off and have a look for it. So that is the reason why I waffle on when I'm doing a test ride, because all I'm going to say is horn, indicator, hazard switch, lights, pass lights at the back, start button, kill button. Yes, the clutch is nice, it's got a 6-speed blocks, blah, 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 blah. If you've seen the walk round and you've watched multiple videos of these bikes, you know what the bike is going to do. And all the spec is in the first ride and review. And it says that for a reason. First ride and review. The one that he commented on was test ride for customer. Yes, it's a test ride for a customer. My customers like to know what I am doing. Got a right cough today. And also, while I'm doing my little test rides, the customer knows they can watch the video and see their bike being ridden correctly and getting the right amount of mileage on it. So that's why we do it. I say, if you don't like it, click off, big red X in the corner, go and watch another channel. Go and watch something boring like Missenden Flyer or one of the other channels where they'll tell you just about the bike. Couple channels that I do follow. Beans on Toast. There we go. Go and follow that one. Go and look for Toasty on Tik, because he does TikTok as well. We used to do TikTok. He's now just on YouTube. Beans on Toast. Come on, car. There is no other cars coming. You can go. You can get to the other side of the road. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Another one, obviously, that I follow, and there's loads out there. Military Biker, Peaky Biker. There's a huge, great list in the description of every video. Down the bottom is all the channels I follow. Simon GTR 1400, Andy GSA Tractor, all the Scottish ones, Zedhead, Lockwood 92, Haggis Whisperer, loads. So you can go follow one of their channels and just have a look. Right, live stream. We are going to, obviously, while I'm waffling, and yes, I am going to waffle, we've got ABR this week. We start Thursday. I'm going to catch up with Exeter Rider, John Diehard McLean, Peaky Biker, and all the Motovlog channels, all the small channels. And we're going to have a great time, get absolutely bladdered every night and end up with a hangover in the morning. That is what ABR's about, and it's a good music festival as well, and we get to see a lot of bikes being displayed and all the gear, so no doubt I shall spend an absolute fortune on equipment again. Now this morning, what am I wearing? I have got my Eclipse hoodie on. Underneath that, I have just my work shirt and my Knox Urban Free. I shouldn't have put that on. I should have put my textile jacket on, because my front of my chest, because it's air mesh and aramid, it's letting the air through, and I have got a freezy gold chest. But we're only getting the first bit of the mileage up on this anyway. Then we can get the bike handed over. Got to come in for another bolt check, clean, ACF, the usual that I do. New bike sales going out the door. Everything is busy, busy, busy. And Phil is back today as well, so he'll probably get on the yard shortly and then wonder why all the lights are on, all the buildings all illuminated, and why I am not in. He's going to probably phone me in a second. I'll probably in my back pocket go off. Where are you? Out on a bike ride. Reason being I do these early morning bike rides is so I can get everything done before we start a busy day. But our new receptionist starts this week. We've got Jen in this week. That'll be good. So she's going to come in and do a little bit of training with us. New receptionist again, known as Jen or Genevieve. Ooh, posh name. So she's in on Wednesday. That's tomorrow. What am I doing riding this week? Absolutely nothing. I'm not doing any bike meets this week because I've just got too much to do, and I've got to get geared up for the ABR and try and figure out how to get all my kit on the bike. Now Andy is off the same time as me, and he's going to do Belgium, Switzerland, Germany, France, Spain, blah blah blah. He's got, I think, 15 nights out. So no Andy GSA Tractor on the live stream for a couple of weeks. We're going to try and do a live stream from ABR. It's probably going to go absolutely tits up because there's no Wi-Fi there, unless I take my satellite link, but I don't know how good the Wi-Fi is going to be. But the following week, when I am back, it's Freebie Friday giveaway, and I am also getting someone on my channel. So I have invited her on. Now, she's a very good female rider, knows her stuff, races an Aprilia, which is even better. She's a very good track rider, very good all-round rider, and you can find her on Instagram, TikTok, and she's on YouTube, Biker with a Bag. So, she suffers from Crohn's disease. She has a stoma bag, but it doesn't stop her riding. Nothing stops her riding. That's nice. He's pushing that into the corner. That sounds good. So, Biker with a Bag, hopefully I am going to try and get her on my channel, and she's going to discuss, and I'm going to let her talk. She's going to discuss her channel, what she does, why she did it, and, of course, women in motorcycling. I do have a lot of female friends that are motorcycle riders, so it's good that the girls are getting out there and enjoying the fun of being on two wheels. So, biker on a bag. Not this Friday, but the following Friday, if we can get her on the channel. Also, looking at getting Slobo Lobo on. He's the one that done Jay Dutch's video with the police squad thing. So much so that I went out and got Jay Dutch a little red police light, a battery powered one, but you can charge it with a USB. It fits on the front of your motorcycle. It's only tiny, but he's got a little revolving red police light, so he can go out and do some comedy video. And we're also going to try and get on Moto Gym. So that'll be quite good if I can get him, but obviously he's quite a big channel. But if he turns up, absolutely brilliant. My saucy little munchkins, as he says. I did say we'd try and get beans on toasting, but he'd probably he'd probably leave the camera off and do just voice. But Toasty is absolutely brilliant. Love Toasty. Right, we're 4 miles in, halfway through test mileage. LXR goes tomorrow, and Phil is off today to go and catalogue some bikes. So yeah, they're all off to the bike sanctuary today to look at the bikes that Lexmoto have got in there, because obviously they've now got to be returned back to Lexmoto, so we get first dibs on the bikes. I shall let you know what is coming in on that. Right, check the mirror. I am going right hand side of the lane, sitting at 40 mile an hour, well, just under, because obviously you've got to run a bike in. Oh, and that is chuffing getting cold there. Oh, Jesus. Oh, gasping for breath, that's why I probably well, I've got a tickly throat. And I haven't had my first cup of coffee yet of the day either. Right, watch the roundabout. You've got to be very careful coming out of there, because blind right. Always double check twice. Round the roundabout we go, watching that car on my inside. Let's go back over. Under the bridge, forget the red bomb, it's a 125. But it handles, so look at this, it weaves. I love this little bit because it's literally switchbacks all the way. Left, right, left, right, left. So you can push it around a bit. Build the revs up and change up. There we go. Taking it easy on the engine, trying not to over rev it. Not for the first 500 miles anyway. So LSZ sits comfortable, feels nice, all the day some basic controls, nice little gauge down there, and the mid-peg position, your feet are slightly back on this, so you do feel like you're on a race bike. Feels very nice. Right, we're going to go down here, down into town, and up to the garage, which will probably give me about 7 miles on the bike. And then final couple to do on the day of handover, which is when I get back from holiday, thank God. Luckily Phil's only got one handover to do, and that is the Cadwell, so I'm not going to be there for the Cadwell. But we got the RX1 going out, we've got the LXR going out, we've got this one going out. I think about 5 or 6 bikes are going out this week, all before ABR, so I have got a fun-filled week. Loads of MOTs. I'm all bikes today. It's all bike MOTs today, and preps and PDIs. Lovely, nice, easy day for me, and I've got to man the phones again. Down through the box, numpty roundabout. Where are you going? Absolutely no. Oh God! Another one with a licence in a cornflake packet. Go and watch my last one. You'll see the 2 bell ends, and yes, I did swear. I get very irate when drivers don't realise how to position themselves properly on lanes and do bloody shoulder checks. But no swearing on this video. So up the dual carriageway we're going to Bletchley now. If you happen to live in Bletchley, don't, whatever you do, buy your fuel either at these petrol stations, because it only does cheap diesel, regular diesel and regular unleaded. So E10 petrol and cheap diesel. And the amount of people that have had issues at them garages when they filled up, oh, my car don't run right. Where did you fill up? You didn't fill up at the BP, did you? Yes. Forget it, go round the corner, go to Tesco. The Tesco Momentum fuel is alright, I can prove it because I went and filled up there at the weekend with Jay when we went to Gas Juice. And half a run to Super Sausage, should we say. Right, food speed camera, slow it down, everyone's getting ready for school. So it's going to probably be about 7:30 by now. Time I get back, get the doors open, put the bikes out and have a cup of coffee. So, test ride is all done, guys. As always, like, share, comment, subscribe. Go and look at a couple of the other channels that are listed in the description below. Keep an eye out for the videos. We're going to be doing lots of shorts as well. So, the short videos seem to be going really, really well. So much so that obviously I got my Meta verified about a month and a half ago. I actually earned money this month from Facebook and Instagram. Oh, thank you very much for the money in Facebook and Instagram. It's good to see that content pays for the coffee club. So I've got enough money in there now to pay the coffee club for the next 4 months. And that includes bacon rolls and cups of coffee for everybody. So happy days. Right, we're going to get ready because Bin Man's going to be here today. It's a Tuesday as well. So we'll make sure that is all ready for him. But we are all done. LXS is ready to go in the workshop as well. And then put this LSZ on the front yard. So whatever you're doing, guys, be well, ride safe. And as always, from RB, it's a big goodbye from me.